Jade, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make this DIY Marinette sketchbook from Miraculous Ladybug. I personally like sketching a lot, designing sometimes, also making DIYs. Yeah, something like that. And I'm really excited to teach you guys how to make this. This took a while, not the simplest thing I've ever made, but it is very, very fun. I love making DIYs. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. The things you will need will be a rectangular notebook or a sketchbook. So I also don't really know what is this called, so I called this foam paper, but in Chinese is 吹来皮. Next, you'll be needing felt or colored paper, but since I don't have any colored paper, I'll be using felt. Pink felt, red felt, black felt, and white felt. And then you'll be needing black markers. Then you'll be needing some cardboard. I suggest you to use some thin ones that are easy to bend. You'll be needing some blank white or scrap paper. You'll be needing some black strings or ribbons, a pin, some stationaries, aka pencil, the most important, scissors, and some hot glue. You also need a hole puncher at the end, but yeah. Anyway, let's get started. So first, take your notebook or sketchbook, and then take your cardboard, find a flat surface, measure the width of your notebook, and then cut it. But first, I will cut the flaps off, and then put the cardboard underneath the cover, and then trace it, and then cut it. Make sure the angles, like the lines, are even and straight, and yeah, you're using a ruler, because I feel like using a ruler is so much easier. I'll be using 2 cardboard pieces, so it's easier and it's longer. I also forgot to mention this video, but you'll also be needing some masking tape, some tape, or like paper tape, or just tape. And we're gonna use the tape to tape 2 of the cardboard pieces together. After you're done, get your notebook and your cardboard piece, and we're gonna tape your cardboard piece on like 1 inch away from where it's gonna be open, like the book is where it's gonna be open. Make sure you still have a few inches left of cardboard on the other side where it's going to be the cover, like the flap thing. And now you're going to bend it so it's like easy to close. I prefer you to use a ruler to help you to bend the cardboard. I suggest you to tape or glue the back cover of your book to your cardboard so it's easier to work with. And now fold your flap onto the other side of your book. And now you're going to draw a semicircle. You can either use a plate to help you, or you could be like me and just YOLO it. Just like freehand it. I am going to leave at least like 1 to 2 inches away from the starting line, so like it's not gonna be like exactly a semicircle. Like I don't know how to explain it. You'll see in the video. And now get your scissors, and start cutting the line. And now get your red felt, and we're going to glue it inside of both covers, and then cut the excess. It's okay if you have like a little bit left on the edge. We're going to cover it up anyway with like the black felt. And now your inside should look something like this. And now get your pink felt, and we're going to glue it on the outside cover of the book. cut the excess felt. And now it should look something like this. Now get your white felt. And then we're going to make a thinner rectangle, about like maybe 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter to 2 centimeters thinner than the cover. And now we're going to cut and draw a semicircle on top of one side of the rectangle. And then we're going to do the same with the foam paper, maybe like 1 centimeter smaller than the white felt. And then we're going to glue your pink foam paper onto your white felt. If it's not long enough, you can always cut more and glue it on. And then we're going to glue it onto the book. Make sure the semicircle side of the foam paper and the felt is glued on the semicircle flap side. After it's done, it should look something like this. And now get your black felt, and we're going to cut like strips of the black felt, and we're going to glue it around on the edge of the whole book. After it's done, it should look something like this. And then we're going to put away the book. And then we're going to get the foam paper and we're going to draw a circle, because right now we're going to make the heart button area. And then we're going to cut the circle out too. And again, I'm gonna get my book and I'm just going to like estimate if it like fits alright, like it looks good. And then when it's good, since mine is like double-sided, like one side is sticky, I have to cut like another piece to prevent it from sticking. And then after that's done, we're going to get like a small piece of black felt and we're going to draw or like just cut a heart out, because there is a heart in the middle of the circle, so we're just going to cut a black heart out. I find it really hard to cut just like the heart out of the felt, so I decided to get a scrap piece of foam paper, trace it, and then place it on top of black felt, and then cut it out. And then get your circle and your heart, and we're going to glue the heart on top of the circle. So, and then when you're done, we're going to get the notebook, and then we're going to glue the circle about halfway to a quarter way onto the edge of the flap. So now we're going to get your button or a sticky thing or a magnet, whatever you have, and then we're going to glue it onto your book. I am going to glue it like in the middle of the flap and then glue it like where it is placed onto the book. After you're done, get your book, and I'm going to get the black elastic. I got a black elastic, or you can use a black string or ribbon, and then you can glue cut like a little section and then glue it on top of the foam paper a little bit, like about an inch or centimeter below the semicircle, or you can tie it. And now get your black felt, and we are going to cut like a flower that is a little bit bigger than a circle. And then you also need your white felt, and we're going to cut a circle that is a little bit smaller than the flower. And we're going to also cut a piece of pink foam paper a little bit smaller than the white felt. and then glue the pink foam paper on top of the white felt, and then glue the white felt on top of the black flower. So now we're going to get a black marker or pencil. I'm just going to use a pencil and just like outline it a little bit, and then we'll use a black marker. But anyways, we're going to write the first letter of your name, or you could write the first letter of the person you're giving to. But I'm just going to write M for Marinette, just because I am doing a Miraculous Ladybug book. So yeah. So now we're going to get the black string or ribbon. We're going to at least like cut like a little section of it, and then we're gonna fold it in a half or something like that, and then glue it underneath where we're gonna glue the pendant or the end. So after you're done, it should look something like this. And right now we're going to do the final step, is to glue the circles on top, like on the flap, and we're going to glue it maybe to like 2 inches, about 2 inches away from the rectangle to the back. So after that, you are done. Yay! It's the Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir Marinette sketchbook. It is really cool. Well, it's technically notebook for my case, just because it's a notebook. I couldn't find a sketchbook because it's really hard. Yeah. Anyway, this is it. This is really cool. I am really happy how it turned out. It isn't the best, but it's also the best. It doesn't make any sense.
Now that's a derby! Thanks, Tiki.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys like this video, please make sure to click the like and subscribe. And also click on the notification button so you'll know when I'll post. And today's shout out goes to Azura for Gardevoir. I am so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. I am super sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel guilty now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!